Hi, good morning, you all. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys have had a great start to your morning already, and it's about to get better. So we are gonna do a little flow today that I like to call making waves. So we're gonna just be fluid with our movements. We're gonna do a lot of just active, fun stuff that'll give us a good full body workout. So just be ready to go with the flow, and we're going to make some waves today. But if you're just joining me, I hope you have your mat all set up. Grab whatever props you need, and I'm going to join you over on my mat. We'll get started in child's pose. So this is always my favorite way to start the practice. I don't feel like I'm complete without it. So let's go ahead and just take a nice relaxing child's pose. And we're just going to take some breaths here. So for this next few moments, just try to be passive. Just let everything be heavy. Give yourself a moment or two to settle in before we start the active movement. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale it out. And then we're going to move a little bit. Inhale up through cat. And then tuck your toes to downward facing dog. Exhale. High plank. Inhale. Drop your knees to child's pose. Exhale. Again, up through cat. Inhale. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Exhale. High plank. Breathe in. Child's pose. Press back. We're going to do a few more of those. Inhale, cat. Downward facing dog. High plank. Child's pose. Let's do two more. Cat. Down dog. So just nice and fluid like the water. The water we all crave. High plank. Child's pose. Last one. Cat. Downward facing dog. High plank. This time lower to your belly. Good. Let's go to Sphinx pose. So you're going to have your forearms on the mat, palms on the mat, and just lift your heart forward. So for today, we're going to be doing quite a bit of forearms on the mat. So when you do that, as we do that, make sure your palms are firm. You're going to be using them to press a good bit. So no hands together. You want them about shoulder width apart. Good. Breathe in, lift your heart forward, and then exhale, lower your head. High plank, press up to downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here. Just giving yourself a moment to feel this down dog. Maybe walk out any tightness. For 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Come up on your toes. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Halfway lift. Fold down. mountain rise. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, roll your shoulders together. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Breathe it out. On your toes. Bend your knees. Remember fluid movements. Step or hop. Halfway. Fold. Rise up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, roll your shoulders. Fold down. Lift halfway. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. On your toes. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Half. Fold. Reach up. Maybe go back. Fold forward. Hands through heart center. Halfway. Low plank. Upward to downward. Good. Take a breath. Breathe it out. On your toes. Bend your knees. Step or jump. Half. Fall. Rise up. Hands to your heart. Breathe in. Roll your shoulders back. Chair pose. So hold it here. Try to keep your shoulder blades engaged as well as your belly. So pulling your belly in to support your back. Breathe here. Maybe go a little lower. Tell you what, we're going to be on our toes a good bit. So let's go up to drinking bird. Lift your heels. Take your hands back to airplane arms. Good, and then sit as low as you can. Feel the balance. Feel your ankles working, your quads. Take another breath, and then fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low plank. Up dog to downward facing dog. Take a breath and breathe it out here. And do that again. We're going to change up our flow a little bit from what you're used to. A little sun X variation. Another breath in. Breathe it out. Good. High plank. Shift forward to forearm plank. So remember, forearms, palms down. Inhale, shift your chin towards your thumbs. Exhale, dolphin down dog. So walk your feet in. Take your right leg up. Press through your palms. Warrior one. Rise. And then hold it here. So that's going to be our connecting flow. We use our forearms a good bit, our core. I know you guys can handle it. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another breath here. Exhale. One more in. High plank. Go ahead and take one breath in. Forearm plank. Inhale, chin towards your thumb. Exhale, dolphin down dog. Left leg up. Warrior one. Rise. here. One of the challenges of being outside is I have a big tree root right in the middle of my mat. Wasn't very good placement on my part. But who doesn't love a challenge, right? This is definitely easier on a flat surface. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take 2 more breaths. Strong in your entire body here. 1 more, inhale. High plank. Take your breath in. Forearm plank, palms flat on the mat, shoulder width. Inhale, chin to thumb. Dolphin down dog. We're going to hold this here for 3 breaths. Last 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg high. Warrior 1. Rise. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a full breath. Exhale it out. Crescent lunge. Lift your back heel. Exhale. Take a breath. Keep your hands at your heart as you twist to the right. Some won't go as far. We're using strength here instead of leverage. Another breath. Breathe it out. Come back to center. Open to warrior 2. Breathe in here. All about breath, y'all. In. Breathe out. Reach back, reverse. High plank. Take a breath. Forearm plank. Chin to thumb. Dolphin down dog. Left leg up. Warrior 1. Rise. Hands heart center. Good. Roll your shoulder blades back. Don't forget that. Exhale. Crescent lunge. Just lift your back heel. Hold it here. Breathe in. Get long through your spine. And then twist left. So almost want to take your hips in the opposite direction because they want to follow you. So just go to the point where you can still breathe. So your mind may be full here thinking of a million different things, or you can just be mindful of your breath and the movements that your body is making. Take another breath. Squeeze it out. Warrior 2. Exhale. Another breath in. Breathe it out. Reverse. Go back. High plank. Breathe in here. Forearm plank. Chin to thumb. Downward facing dolphin down dog. Sorry. Right leg back. Crescent lunge. Rise. Open to warrior 2. Reverse. High plank. Breathe in. Forearm plank. Chin to thumb. Dolphin. Left leg back. Crescent. Rise. Warrior 2. Big reach back. High plank. Breathe in. Forearm plank. Chin to thumb. Dolphin. 3 breaths here. Press firm through your forearms and your palms. Another breath. Breathe it out. Good, right leg high. Low lunge. So more like a lizard lunge. Keep your hands on the inside of your right foot. Good, take a breath here. Breathe it out. Inhale. All out. Take your left hand up and drop your back heel. We're gonna go into like a really deep side angle. So your right palm is still on the mat or a block if you need it. Really deep lunge here. Keep opening your heart. And we're gonna add on to the flow a little bit. So take a big breath here. Breathe it out. Again, inhale. And then bring your left hand down. Lift your back heel back to that lizard lunge. Breathe in. Step forward to deep squat. All right, so palms together at your heart. We're gonna work into crow eventually. I know a lot of you may not have that in your practice, and that's okay. So for the first few rounds, first couple, we're gonna do a jump back from deep squat. So take a breath, breathe it out, inhale, place both palms firmly on the mat as you lean forward, take a breath in, and then jump those feet back for your low plank. Upward to downward dog. Take a full breath here. Make that fun, y'all. Like, have a little fun with it. Don't be afraid to fall or laugh or whatever. I can't see you. So breathe in, breathe it out. High plank, inhale. Forearm plank, chin to thumb. Dolphin. Left leg up. Low lunge, lizard lunge. Go ahead and set your feet here, both palms firm. Take a breath in, and then drop your back heel, lift your right hand up. So that deep, deep side angle here. Pressing your left thigh into your left shoulder, creating some resistance. Take another breath. Breathe it out. One more. Bring your right palm down. Inhale, lizard lunge. Step it forward to your deep squat. Take a breath here. Set your intention. We're going to all jump. Hopefully you're doing this with me. So breathe in. Put both palms on the ground. Lean forward. Breath in to prepare. Jump it back, low plank. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. All right, breath here. Let all that air out. High plank, inhale. Forearm plank. Chin to thumb. Dolphin. Right leg up. Lizard lunge. Inhale. Breathe out. Good. Side angle. Inhale. We're going to hold it here. So if you want to take your binds from here, go ahead. Or you can just stay with that resistance between your knee and your shoulder. So if you're bound and want to take a bound posture, go for it. That would be bound half moon or bird of paradise. Dominique, if you're watching, go ahead and fly your bird, girl. I know you got it. Two more breaths. So start to come back wherever you are. Breathe in. Stay for this one. One more breath in. Both hands down. Lift your back heel. Inhale. Step it forward, deep squat. Ooh, my right thigh's burning. Good, so hold it here. Or go ahead and go to crow if you want to take it there. I'm gonna go ahead and go to crow. Good for 3, 2, last one, wherever you are, shoot back, low plank, up dog or cobra to downward facing dog. Take a full breath, breathe it out, high plank, forearm plank, chin to thumb, dolphin, left leg high, lizard lunge, try to wait for the plane to fly over. Good, and then go ahead and take your side angle. Take your binds, birds, whatever you want to take. If you're in your side angle, just keep using that isometric contraction, thigh to forearm or thigh to shoulder. For 3 more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Take one more inhale. Both palms down, lizard lunge. Inhale, step forward to low squat. Take a breath in here. So stay in your low squat or go to your crow, wherever you are. Hope you guys can still see me, but the sun's kind of moving on me. Good, so breathe here for 3, 2, 1, shoot it back. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Clear it out. Good, high plank, inhale. Left arm up, side plank. So take your left arm up. Take a breath in. Breathe it out. Any variation you want to play with here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. High plank. Take a breath in. Forearm plank. Chin to thumbs. I know you're sick of that, but a few more. Dolphin. All right, so we're going to stay here. Take your right leg up or go for forearm stand or forearm stand hops. Wherever you are, just stay strong through your platform, your forearms, your hands, your left foot. For 3 more breaths, you got it. Breathe in, breathe out. Take one more breath. Warrior 1, step it forward. Rise. Open to warrior 2. Hope you got forearm stand. If you nailed it, good job to you. Maybe drop a comment before you jump off of here. If I had a sticker, I'd give it to you. Good. Come to 5-point star and take a wide-legged fold. Just let your head be heavy. If you're craving inversions today, feel free to go into a headstand or handstand here. Or just catch your breath. Use it as a little active rest. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Halfway lift, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Rise all the way up. Warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Reverse, go back. High plank. Take a breath in here. Breathe it out. Right arm up, side plank. Good. Hold it here or any variation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big, big inhale. High plank. Take a breath in. Forearm plank. Chin to thumb. Dolphin. All right. Left leg high. And then stay here or take your hops or your inversion. Forearm stands not quite in my practice yet. But if you are feeling strong and confident, just give it a try. For 3 more breaths. Inhale. Warrior 1. Take a breath in. Open to warrior 2. Good. 5-point star. This time, interlace your hands behind your back. And go ahead and take your wide-legged fold. I'm going to turn around because I don't really want my butt in the camera. I've done that before. It's not pretty. Good. So keep letting your hands move towards your head. Drop your head toward the mat. Feel this active stretch wherever you feel it. Good. Release your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Warrior 2. Reverse. Let's go ahead and go to low plank. Upward to downward. Take a breath. Breathe it out. Up on your toes. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Halfway. Fold. Rise. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a full breath here. Breathe it out. Good. Inhale, reach up. And let's interlace our hands behind our back again. Roll your shoulder blades together. Good. And then lift your right knee up. Take it back for bound warrior 3. So try to drop your right hip toward the ground or the mat or the floor, wherever you are. Good. Hold that. Keep lifting your hands away from your back. And then feel that length from your head to your heel. Good. Rise up. Stork pose. So right knee up, hands up. Eagle, cross it over. Right leg over, right arm under. Find a spot to focus. Good. Unwind, reach up, bring your right knee up with you. And then straighten your leg, but grab your outside of your right foot with your left hand. We're going to take a revolve twist here. So left hand is outside of the right foot. You're twisting to the right. I'm on a root here, so that's very difficult. Good. Using your hand for leverage, so you're kind of pulling your hips to the left as you're turning your ribs to the right. Good. Come back to center. Release your foot. Mountain pose. Hands at your heart. Take a breath in. Breathe it out. Inhale. Reach up. Find right hand, let's take that revolved twist, straighten your leg. Good, come back to center, keep your left knee lifted. Step it back for warrior one. Inhale, open to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Let's take triangle pose. Hopefully you got that nice hip pop. Mine pops every time. Find a spot for your head and neck that's neutral. If you feel any strain, maybe look down at your front foot. Good, come back up, warrior two. We're gonna go to crescent lunge. Actually, it's more of a warrior one feet. So take prayer hands behind your back. Straighten your front leg. All right, so elbows, press them back. Try to get your palms a little bit closer together. I don't quite touch. All right, so we're gonna take pyramid with our elbows pressing back, our prayer hands behind our back. So you're just gonna lean forward as far as you can, keeping that straight spine and trying to keep that contact with your hands. So it's an active stretch here. We're not just dumping into it. Good. That belly stays engaged. Just a few more breaths. My hamstring's burning. I hope yours is too. If it's not, then maybe contract your quad, feel your kneecap lift. Ooh, and that pulls even more. Yeah. Good. Rise up. And then we're just going to take and pivot to the back foot. Same prayer hands. And take pyramid on our left side. So we just do a little pivot move. Again, keeping the length in your spine. Feeling your hamstrings. If you're not feeling it there, maybe you're not tight, or maybe you need to adjust your hips a little. So just play around there, like wiggle, shift, and move until you find a good stretch. Good. Rise up. Open to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. We're taking triangle on our left side, so you're facing the back of your mat, hopefully. I have this, I don't know if you can hear it, but I have this really pretty woodpecker like right in the tree above me, and he's dropping wood all over me. It's kind of funny. The awe of nature. Take a few more breaths here. Good. Rise up. We're going to take 5-point star once again, and then fold forward. So again, one last opportunity for any inversions, or if you want to go to a full straddle split here, go for it. Maybe try to get your forearms to the mat, or your head. I'll tell you what, most people in this pose tend to put the weight way back in their heels. So try to shift your hips forward and get more weight into your forearms if they're down, or your head. Take take a halfway lift and then start to heel toe your feet in and then just drop to your knees. All right, from here we're gonna come up and go to camel. So take your camel pose. If you feel like you need to face the front of your mat, that's fine, but we are gonna come back to this long end of our mat eventually. Good. So hips forward. Try to bring your elbows together as you arch back. Good. Inhale, come back up. And then just sit back for a moment onto your heels with your toes tucked. Wood chips off my mat. All right, take a full breath here as we start to wind down. We're gonna get let's do 2 more back bends here. So if you're really struggling with camel, this is your home practice, so feel free to just go down to wheel or bridge. We can all meet back. It doesn't have to be a pretty transition. So come back up and take your back bend. So camel is option 1. If you're just craving wheel or bridge, go there. No judgment. But just maybe think about why you're making that decision. Is it because your mind's telling you it's easier or that you can't? Good, and then just sit back down onto your heels or come down wherever you are. I'm going to take one more, so one final push here. So really make a choice, it's your choice, and then commit. So choose, commit, take the challenge, preferably listening to your body, not your mind. For 3 more breaths, y'all, just hang in there. And inhale up. Most of you may know, some of you may know me and know we're going to frog from here. So take your knees out wide, ankles in line with your knees, and then just find a spot that you can rest passively for a few moments. Giving yourself time to relax into this pose, maybe as you release some tension or stop thinking about it so much. You can take a little wider stance with your knees. Wherever you are, relax your shoulders. A little bit longer here. Stay patient, stay with it. Again, your mind can be full of thought, or you can be mindful of your practice, your breath, your posture. and then just slowly start to come up and out. You may feel that little rebound tension in your inner thighs. Come to your seat. For cow face, we're going to do a little counter stretch. So right leg over. Adjust your hips. If you want to add the arms, feel free. Or you can just fold and focus on your hips. Stay right where you are. If you want a little side body stretch, I really enjoy this. Personally, I'm a little tight in my some of my rib muscles. Take your right elbow down and lift your left arm up and over your head. Again, keeping your neck neutral. Up, and let's switch sides. Left leg on top. Good, and then take your full. I find it so interesting that during this quarantine and during this time where we should be just slowing down, many of us are still in a rush, even though we have nowhere to go. Still trying to stay busy. I know I am. And the yoga practice is the one time I allow myself to just slow down and focus on me. So I hope that you're able to do that at home still during this practice. I know it's easy to cut this part short when we're forced to slow and still, but I think this is the most valuable part of the practice. May not burn as many calories or as much energy, but it's super important for self-care, for your mental health, and just to refuel your body. Stay where you are. Take that side body stretch, left elbow down, right arm up and over. Take a wide leg forward fold. So legs out wide. Try to keep both hips anchored, toes facing up. As you sink into this pose, your toes are going to want to rotate down. Keep your hips externally rotated, toes toward the ceiling or the sky. Kind of glide over to your right foot. Take a twist. So left arm up and over. take it over to the left. Bring both legs to the front of your mat. We'll take a straight leg fold. One last passive stretch to our hamstrings. Let your neck be heavy. Down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Take some nice circles to the right. And then go the other way to the left. Feet for happy baby. Again, if you want to rock side to side, but really focus on drawing your sacrum down toward the mat rather than letting your hips pop up. Left leg go down to the mat, out straight, half happy baby. So just really work your right knee towards your rib cage. Feel your foot pressing into your hand into your foot. And then take your twist, so cross your knee over. Take your gaze to the right. Hopefully you are. It's beautiful. Just be in awe of all the different layers of sound, movement. Just that fluid movement of nature, and the clouds and the trees. Quite relaxing. And come back, bring your left knee in for that half happy baby. Get a good active stretch here. Trying to keep your knee hugged in toward your rib cage. And then twist to your right. take half pigeon on my back. If you really want to go onto your belly, feel free. I just don't want to flip over. Feeling nice and relaxed here. So take your half pigeon, however you need to take it to feel complete in your practice. On your back, and some of you are pretty flexible, so the figure 4 may not be enough for you. You can always cradle your right leg with your elbows. I'll show you. And then drop the left leg. That way you can bring the right leg in closer to your chest. I'm not quite flexible enough to get my head back on the mat, so you may need a block. It's just another option if you need a deeper stretch. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Take your time with your transitions. Savasana here, so many of us have been craving the beach just to open back up. So again, just with that theme of waves, just picture your breath rolling in and out like the waves. Maybe even visualize the waves crashing ashore. And feel that soften your face. The breath rushing through you from head to toe. Allowing yourself this opportunity to draw strength from your recovery. Before you jump up to move to the next thing, feel the heaviness of your body and your mat. Like the weight of all of the world is just lifted off of your shoulders. Because in this moment, you need to do nothing. So you can stay there for as long as you like, or you can make your way up to a seat. And one way that you can continue to make waves today is to just pay it forward. Pay this feeling of peace, happiness that you're probably feeling now forward. So make someone smile today. Send them a text, or better yet, a video or FaceTime or something like that, to let someone know you care, to maybe check in on someone you haven't spoken to in a while, and just bring a smile to their face. Let that ripple effect go forward from here on out. So thank you for joining me today. Hope to see you next week, hopefully in the studio soon. I certainly miss you guys. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.